Hey Russell, how's it going? Hey Russell, how's it going? Oh, Brenda, Boone is out in the snow. Brenda, he bugged the hell out of me, bugged the hell out of me, wanted to go out. I call it freezing rain, but some people might call it snow. Oh, he's at the back door. I'll be right back. Oh, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I know. He's back. My little boon buddy's back in. I just had to wipe him off. You know, he's really good about it. He comes in the door when he's either raining or spitting snow or whatever, and he stands there and he allows me to wipe him down with a big towel. And he just kind of snuggles around in it, likes it, then he's done. Hey Jim, how's it going? No, you're not going back out. Lay down. How you doing, Jim? Oh, I got somebody put a fake charge on my debit card, so I had to go down to the Advia Credit Union, turn it in. They issued me a new card and came back home. Of course, I just got done having the truck washed yesterday, and now it's snowing and kind of a little bit of spotty rainy, but it is what it is. So how's everybody doing tonight? I hope good. Brenda, how's Angel? Good, I hope. I hope Angel's doing really well, because that's what you needed in your life. You and Bill needed Angel. She's your little angel of mercy. Yeah, but that's the world we live in, Jim. We don't live in anybody that respects anybody or that all they think about is themselves and they don't care how it happens, but it happens. But I could go on and on about that, you know. Frank, somebody put a charge on my credit card, my debit card, my Visa debit card, and I had to uh, close the account, get a new card issued, and everything like that. So now every place I use that card, I have to re-register it. I haven't gotten into that yet. So. Skyfly, how you doing? Russell. Attaboy, Russell. Add a little levity to it. Didn't I tell you to lay down? Oh, lurkers are better than no lurkers. Yep, I got it. What do we got? We got 10 people watching. Nobody joined me on the panel. So if anybody'd like to join me, the link is up at the top. Just click on that, join the panel. You can come right in. 4:45, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, it should be gone. Yep, Jim, it is crazy weather, but it's springtime. First day of spring was yesterday, I think. Was the 17th. No, that was St. Patrick's Day. First day of spring, I think, is first day of spring is the 20th, which is today. Yep. I got a little bit of a nap this afternoon, but the thing of it is I sleep for like an hour and then I wake up for two, and then I sleep for about an hour and wake up for two. The thing that really bothers me right now, they're talking about the Alexa, all the Alexa is being torched, and nobody is is pointing out the fact to the population that Alexa has got insurance. It's going to get paid for. It's going to get paid for by higher prices to everybody that pays auto insurance. The insurance company isn't going to lose money, but they're talking about Lexus like it's a problem. Tesla is the problem. It isn't. Tesla isn't the problem. It's the idiots. Hello, Ed. That's the big story here. They should be talking about, you know, people that own these companies have insurance. Even the people that owns Lexus that are being firebombed have insurance. So all it's going to do you think the insurance company's going to pay that out of the goodness of their hearts? No, they're going to raise their prices. So everybody that insures a vehicle or insures a house is going to be paying more money.
That is for sure.
So that's why I'm just, Ed, I can't believe that the news media isn't talking about that.
I guess they don't want you to know, I guess. Good afternoon to all of you
What's
in the
that?
chat. I said, I guess they don't want us to know.
No, they don't want us. They don't want you to talk about the truth, the end result.
Yeah.
And the news media used to be all about the end result. Not anymore. because it's not a story for the left-leaning liberals. Here comes Captain Joe.
Yep.
How'd your
Yeah.
trip go today?
Oh, I'm telling you. First off, before I talk about the trip,
Uh-oh.
you talking about Teslas or Alexas? Because you keep saying Alexas.
Yeah, no, yeah, Tesla.
Okay, I'm just kind of curious.
Yep. Wouldn't you think the news would be reporting in the Tesla story?
The news don't report on nothing that's on the left. They don't care about it. They don't care about it. They rather let everything just stew and go on, you know?
Yep. Yep. So tell us
Just-
about your trip today.
Well, I tell you what, it was funny. It was really funny. Because the hold on a minute.
Uh-oh.
You have a waiting room?
No. Yeah, I do have a
Yeah.
waiting. Yes.
Okay. So I had two GPSs going, and they were both trying to bring me back different ways, or they were different ways. Okay, so I knew basically which way to go. So the direction I had to go, instead of me going straight up 16, I jumped across 450. Worst mistake of my life. I tell you what, there was hilly back there because we got hills in Louisiana.
Yep.
You know, even about 10 miles from me, it's up and down like this. And I mean, it was curves that was like I was in the Indy 500.
Okay.
That's how the curves were, 35-mile-an-hour speed limits on the road.
How was the traffic?
Oh, there was nobody on the roads.
Oh, okay.
I had people standing on that porch that looked like they came out of Pet Cemetery. It was like, come on, man.
That's
Only
scary.
stop sign I park at, and I'm looking around, got my gun on my front seat, and I'm looking around both ways, stop sign, and I inch up a little bit, and I look around again. As I start to take off, I said, no, let me look real good. I look real good, nothing coming, but I had rolled the road before I stopped completely. A cop sitting behind the billboard.
Uh-oh.
So that didn't bother, I stopped, you know, that was no problem. When I got up there, 32-mile-an-hour winds. It stayed to 30, 35-mile-an-hour, the winds.
Wow.
But then what made my day, you could call it, was I get a phone call from my son. He was at training today, and the deputy chief wanted to see him. He goes talk to the deputy chief with his lieutenant, right?
Yep.
And the lieutenant said, that call that you went on, you were outside of the district and you were speeding because we got a tracker on the vehicle. And he didn't even know they had a tracker, they just put it on it,
Uh-huh.
right? And he said, yeah, he said, I cleared it with this guy, with the lieutenant. And the lieutenant said, yeah, he cleared it with me because he had got a ride to work and left his home keys and his keys and everything in the in his car. So it was only like 2 miles outside of where he's supposed to be. And they told him, yeah, you can go. So he ran out there to get him. And when he turned around to come back, they had a robbery in progress possible. Only one officer available. So he sped up to get into the district, but he was going about 65, right? He's got another 23 minutes, another 37 minutes to either go on administrative leave or resign.
Wow.
So he's resigning. It's just really bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
It is. They were just trying to find a way to fire him. That's all they were trying to do.
Wow.
You know, so he's resigning, but he's off today. He said they waited till after training to do this, you know. That's what got him mad. And he said, I don't care about that. He said, because all the vacation time and everything gives him about 4 months pay. And he said, and tomorrow I'll just go over to Slidell and I'll go over to St. Tammany and just apply. Because if they fire him, he can't apply.
Yep.
You know, that will stop him. But they told him resign or you go on administrative leave, and that would stop him from applying anywhere. So
right.
he's resigned. He might have resigned already. But that's what he
Yeah.
called me about. So it's got me really pissed off.
I guess.
But the
Sorry to
flight
hear
was
that.
good. Other than that, the flight was good. Coming back, and this is the funny part about it. When I got up there, I pull up. I mean, I'm going through all these crazy William Booty Road. That was one of the roads.
Yeah.
That was the name of the road, William Booty Road. And all something church road, something school road. So I'm going all these back roads, right? I'm still making the same time, but what it was, instead of going up this way and across, it brought me like this. And I get up, and it tells me at the next stop sign, take a right. So I get up to the stop sign, and a car comes in, it makes a turn and goes that way. I take the right. I get about a quarter mile down the road, and that's my buddy. He says, "Why'd you make that turn?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Yeah, you were at the street and you turn and you're going right." I said, "Where were you at?" He said, "I turned on the road." I said, "That was you?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, that's what they told me to do. I'm a half a mile down the road." So I turned around. That was the street I was looking for, but there's a tag way in the corner about as big as my thumb, So then the best part is I go up, this is the best part. He says, "When you get to the gate, make a right and come on in." And I know it's a long road back. So I pull up and see a gate, long road, and I go all the way to somebody else's house. I'm in somebody else's yard, I said, "This doesn't look like the same one." I said, "Where y'all at? Do you see me?" No. So I backed out and I went out to that. Then I got there and I said, "Okay, there's another gate. Is this the right gate?" There's two mailboxes, and I look at the number on the mail, and they're next to each other, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is the funny part. They're next to each other. The address on this mailbox is showing. I look on the other side, there's nothing on the other side. So I said, "Well, maybe it's two mailboxes of the same person." They got that much gap in between, and the number's there. So I see it. So then I got to go another, right, from the road to the house was a mile.
Oh, wow.
Like, come on, people. And then, like I said, 30, 35 mile an hour winds. I got all my flight done. I just finished labeling all. I usually try to go step by step how I'm going to do something, so I don't have to mix them around.
Right.
I went back. I flew 3 Mavic 3 batteries. The only thing I worried about in there was one point when the two bald eagles decided to circle my drone. They were bothering me at about 300 feet, so I brought it down to about 150 feet. And they left me alone. But I got my full pictures. I got everything I needed. Then after everything was done, I'll be putting out a video to show you what happens to the Avata 2 in 32 mile an hour winds. I'm going to do a double video where you're going to see the screenshot on all the motion, all the stuff on it, all the telemetry on it, and then I'm going to have the video, and you'll see what the stabilization and what it does.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a really good video.
Well, how'd the Neo work?
The Neo was in the pond. The Neo would have been in the pond because I almost didn't control the Avata 2.
Oh, really?
As soon as it took off, it went. It was taking off with the wind. Wind was blowing it. And then I was going 18.2 miles an hour. I was going to kick it in sport mode, but I didn't want to give it a chance. I was going 17 to 18 miles an hour in that neighborhood. And if I turned into the wind, it went from 17 to 10.
Wow.
And I thought it was going to hit the ground 2 or 3 times. And it wasn't me. But I think it's going to be a good video.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make that video first, then I'm going to worry about the guy's video.
Yeah.
Because the guy's video is going to take some work. It's not going to take a lot of work. But I went through just now and I looked at every clip I have, and I've named them like Big Pond Orbit 1, Big Pond Reveal. And I know how I want to do it in the sequence.
Sure.
So I'm going to put them in one at a time, and that'll be good.
Good for you. Well, I'm glad you got it done.
Well, so I had a good flight, a crazy flight, some bad news from my son, and then I went to my oncologist, and blood work and PET scan negative, cancer free 9 years.
There you go.
Nice.
Good for you.
So we're good. And a little history. My dad worked for a company called SAIA Motor Freight, SAIA. The company had one truck when he started. They were the largest in the nation when he retired. He was their main guy in the beginning for sales, and everybody says the company was that big because of him. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so it's just funny that every time something's going on in my life that like oh come on, when I start praying about it, right? When something's going on, I see a side truck, and you don't see a lot of side trucks on the North Shore or anywhere, right?
Right.
So when after Justin told me that, I said, "Okay, Lord," I said, "I know he can find a good job. I know he's got the capability of doing this." I said, "I understand all of that." When I got to Highway 16, went to make a turn, a side truck passed.
Well,
I just said, "Thank you, Lord."
what about working as a county deputy or state police?
State police out of reach. You got to be on it like 10 years. You got to have a degree and everything to get on state police now. So but he was in Covington. There's Mandeville police, but they don't hire until October. They only hire in October. I told him, call Eddie. He knows them all.
Yeah.
He went to school with all the kids, right? So call Eddie and see maybe they got a spot. Because he said he would love to come to Mandeville. He don't like the fact that he'd be writing tickets all the time, though. I said, well, if you got to write tickets, you got to write tickets,
Right. If he
Eddie
doesn't write
said-
them, somebody else will,
Well, Eddie said, Mandeville is not as bad as you think. He said, you're not going to get shot at. We've had one police officer killed in like 45 years,
Yeah.
like that. And he said, they don't even fight with people half the time. Because if they get in there and it starts getting out of hand, St. Tammany comes in and takes over. Because St. Tammany Parish is all Mandeville, Covington, all of that. He can go to work for St. Tammany Sheriff's Department, or he can go to Slidell Sheriff's Department. He let Covington, he go to Mandeville, he go to Madisonville. All of them had their own departments. He could actually go, the guy used to be at Mandeville chief is over in Tangipahoa. He could be in Tangipahoa right down the road, 17 miles, and work in Tangipahoa Parish in the Sheriff's Department. It's got Hammond and where Johnny's at in Ponchatoula.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of options. He's just, I think what's going to happen is once he gets everything settled, he'll probably the next couple of days, probably Monday, probably start putting in all the applications because he was hired for the Sheriff's Department was ready to hire him and he decided to stay at Covington. So, and if he goes to, and the guy that trained him at the police academy is one of the main guys at the Slidell Police Department, and when he told him about what's happening with the police car, he said, well, if you happen to resign, call me. He said, I'll put you on here.
Oh,
So he's not gonna. What he needs to do is not waste time.
right.
Like
Don't let it
Monday,
sit.
Tuesday, be in somebody's face. Take the weekend
Or
off.
if he resigns today, he's still got tomorrow.
Yeah, he might do that.
Go see him.
He might do that. He told me today. He said he had to go to therapy on his shoulder.
Yeah.
He's going to therapy on his shoulder, and he said after he left therapy, he's running. I think he said he was running over to the sheriff's department,
Yeah, there you go.
the HR. So he may have ran there first to put in an application and resign.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He knows. He knows what to do.
Well, we hope for the best.
I told him. I said, go sign up for the Causeway Police. It's a 23-mile bridge on both sides, and they got about 45 cops that work for them, and they probably need somebody.
Yeah.
He says, but that's the same stretch of land all the time, and all we do is pull people over in tickets and wrecks. I said, you'll have a job.
Yep.
I said, whatever you want, because he had talked about moving, like to Florida or something like that, to get a better job. He was thinking about going up to Tennessee to be a cop. I said, no, you don't want to go to those states. You want to stay in Louisiana. There's so many jobs here, especially for a cop.
Well, especially a police officer who's got the experience he does.
He's
It's not like you're walking in off the street and don't even know how to shoot a gun or how to.
He's got the police academy under his belt. He was number one in the class. He's got the fire academy under his belt. He was #1 in the class. He worked a fireman for 2.5 years. He's been a police officer right at 3 years. You know, it's
Yeah.
like he's got all that background.
Well, and
set
all
up.
all the contacts he's got too, that makes a difference.
Oh yeah, he knows people. That's the other thing. He didn't sound too worried about it. You know what I mean? He sound like he said a bunch of assholes. That's what it sounded like, you know?
Yeah.
Because his lieutenant said, he told me straight out, he said, that's coming directly down from the chief. He said, I can't save you. He said, and I don't think you did anything wrong. Like that. He said, never really told him. He was going to back up another cop.
Yep.
He was out of the district, but he was told he could go. And he really wasn't he was out of the district for 5 minutes. And they do that all the time.
Yep.
It's not like that's the first person that ever did that. They do that all the time.
Sure.
You know, they'll be on the other side and have to swing all the way to the other side. You know, it's like he'll be at the hospital and have a call on the other side of Covington, and he can't drive 20 miles an hour. He's got a speed to get to it
Yep.
because his life's in danger, you know? It's all it is. It's the chief doesn't have the chief doesn't have the cojones, okay? To tell the deputy chief, no. That's all it is. It's nothing, it's a political deal up there.
Yep.
And it seemed like every one of the officers that starts, somebody's trying to get in.
Dominic.
Yeah, I don't see it though. Seemed like every one of the officers that when they start becoming like very proficient in the company and start becoming a threat to some of the higher people, like the deputy commissioner and everything, they find ways to get rid of them. So we'll see.
I'm sure he'll do fine.
Yeah, he will.
Good morning, Dominic.
You're gonna, yeah, to drive along now. Gonna drive with me. He's hoping that everything is set up properly.
Well, Joe got his job done after a problem with finding the place, but
Mhm.
Well, it wasn't really that big of a problem finding the place. It was just a pain in the ass.
Jim said you should have turned the turbo on Nevada. You're lucky you didn't get shot from the other neighbor.
Oh, well, we would have been shooting at each other. Like I said, my 357 was next to him in the seat.
come here, Boone. Say hello. Say hello, Boone. Say
That's
hi.
the first thing I thought about. I'm in somebody's backyard in the country, you know? That would not have ended nice. But Dominic, I'm gonna put out a video. I might put it out tomorrow. It's why not to fly the Havana 2 and 32-mile-an-hour winds.
Where you put it? Where you posting that, Joe?
On my site. I'll let y'all know. It probably won't be tomorrow 'cause I got something set for tomorrow.
Joe,
Probably
you
be
post,
Saturday
you,
morning.
you post on YouTube, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotta see if I could sync them together. I want to make sure they look the same, you know? I've never done that, but I think I can do it. They should both start at the same time because they both automatically start.
My little grunt here is whining to go out again. Right back.
He hasn't had his feet enough feed of squirrels today.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, TJ.
Yeah, congratulations.
TJ.
Congratulations to TJ. He won a backpack on Chuck and Laurie's live stream.
Really?
So congratulations. Yeah, he just put out a video. I just happened to be sitting on my phone and saw it and went, okay, that'll be good. It's good to see. Nice to see nice people in things. It's always nice to meet nice people too.
It's nice to see nice people win things and TJ too, right?
Well, congratulations, TJ.
I think it was rigged.
Yeah, it's always nice to meet nice people too.
Now, if you want, you can
Yeah,
send
it
that
was,
to me.
actually.
I'll give you my address. You resend that to me.
Hey,
Whoa.
TJ, it was rigged.
Jim Boom went outside, catch some squirrels.
Well, he's called him Mia, her, Alexis. What else?
Close enough.
Yeah, when I came on, before I came on, right when I signed in, he's talking about they're burning Alexis. I said, Alexis, who? Alexis, we're talking about. Well,
Oh,
what happens to the Avada 2 in 35-mile-per-hour winds? One shot. That would be a good video.
Did you get video of it or did you just get photos?
No, I got the video. I flew it.
Okay.
35 mile an
3
hour.
minutes and 47 seconds. Now I got to find out how to do a split screen. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Hey, there he is, Mr. TJ himself.
Yay.
TJ said he'll be on in a bit. Give you guys plenty of giggles for the evening. That's why Ed's here. Ed loves to listen to TJ giggle.
oh, he made me cry the other day.
Yeah.
Okay. How in the hell do I do a double screen on it?
There must be some way of finding out.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to figure it out before I look it up. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord help me. You ought to see this video. Oh, Lord help me. Like I said, I was going 18 miles an hour, turned into the wind, and it go from 18 to 10.
Oh, wow.
That's how bad it was.
Was there a lot of trees, Joe?
But not where I was flying in. I did it all in open. And I'm going to leave it just like this. I want to show both of it. The top one and the bottom one, but I want the telemetry on it so you see what I'm talking about. Because when I turn away from the wind, it takes off.
Someone's in the
I turn
waiting
into the
room.
wind, done.
Here comes TJ. You know, Dominic, you can let him in too. You know, you're a co-host.
Well, I can't
He's
let
on
him in
phone.
while I'm driving.
I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
see him on my side.
That's why, yeah. That's why I said someone's in the waiting room.
There's
I
TJ,
heard that sound.
Mr. TJ. Ah, 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 ah.
That's fine. That's fine. That's pretty
Funny,
good.
that's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's funny.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, you got Ed laughing so hard the other day that he started crying.
On your phone.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good.
Heart attack, heart attack. Ha, ha, ha.
I know. I know. That's funny. What the heck is this? Like catch up with
Joe
AI
Sunstar is
companion?
asking you how was your doctor's appointment.
Who, mine?
Joe-
I didn't have.
Joe's
have a
doctor's
doctor.
Oh,
appointment.
Joe.
Joe, your
Yeah,
doctor's
yeah.
appointment went good, right?
Yeah, PET scan negative for cancer, and the blood work was good.
Good to
All
hear.
right.
So that's 9 years cancer free.
Brenda was looking for
Nice.
you.
Yeah, everything was fine. That kind of freaked him out when they put the pulse ox on me, and it was at 87. And she looks at me and she goes, "Are you breathing okay?" I said, "No, I'm not." She goes, "Well, it's not moving. You're on like
I
87."
won.
Yeah, I saw that.
TJ's got a backpack. Now he's just
Yep.
got to develop a back.
Yeah.
And I
But I
got,
told her,
I got this. It's got some coasters and keychains and stickers and whatnot in there. And then I got this, and it's got a bunch of postcards in it from like all the places that they've been.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for you, TJ.
Yeah. Look, and it even has a little patch on it. It says, "Hello, this
That name
backpack
is
belongs
address,
to
phone number.
you."
In case you get lost.
Well, that's for when he puts his babies in there.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You got Ed's eyes watering again.
He's gonna pee himself. He's gonna pee himself. Look at him.
I know he's done that before. And, that's why he says, "I'll be in a little bit." He's got to go put some Depends on. His wife doesn't want him leaking all over the furniture.
yeah, figured it out.
It all depends, right, DJ? Yeah. And when he
Oh,
farts, he's shooting bullets.
Oh.
Oh.
He can't breathe.
That's fun. That's fun. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, that's funny.
Pretty good.
Yeah. 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 That's funny. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good. That's funny.
Oops.
That's funny.
You're gonna have Boone howling in a minute, bit 12.
Yeah.
You figured it out, Joe?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Man, that root beer is pretty good.
Joe says that root beer's pretty good.
That water's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That water's pretty good too. Grab your heart, TJ. Grab your heart. Oh. We're gonna pop one of those veins on your forehead. Here we go. Oh. Rock and pump it up, buddy. Pump it up.
Bump it up, Jam.
He's got his chest hurting now. Look.
Yeah. Well, the problem is that I'm surprised he's not coughing up some of that snot that's running down the back of his nose.
Okay, give him a break. The boy dies.
Look at
We
my
watch him
dog.
die here.
Look at my dog. He hurt Paul. Look at him. He's looking at the screen like, what's going on?
Take a deep breath, TJ. Take a deep breath.
It won't matter.
Oh, you better go have some water, buddy.
Okay, we got 418.
I know. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. That's funny. That's pretty good. Oh goodness. That's funny. That's good. Oh goodness.
That's pretty good.
That's funny. Yeah. That's funny. I know.
Guys behind your ears.
I know. I know. That's funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, that's funny. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh me. Oh goodness.
That was a
Hey,
good one.
TJ?
I
TJ.
hope so. I hope so.
Hey, TJ.
Hey Joe.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I figured it out how to do this. It's just put a little screen in the big screen.
Put a big screen and a little screen.
Yeah, picture in picture. That's
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm doing.
technical term.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that'll
the
work.
technical term.
Oh, that's the one that goes in the corner, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to decide whether I want to put it in the what you call it,
Yeah, you know, the what you call it, DJ, you know that.
Yeah,
the bottom right or the bottom left. I'll probably put it in the bottom left.
Cool. So you posted it on your channel, right?
Yeah, I'm working on it now.
Check it out later. So how was your day, TJ?
Oh, it's pretty good. I did a practice run on a drone job that I'm going to be doing. I think the 26th of this month.
Yes.
Nice.
So yeah, it should be some fun stuff. And then I did the unboxing and unbagging of my new backpack.
Yeah, I
Nice.
watched that.
Let's see how many views it got so far. I know, like it's probably gonna take. I probably got one view.
One, Dominic.
Well, you've got it.
One.
Dominic
You've got
watching.
at least one.
Oh,
I-
Ronnie watched it, and then Michael's
Okay,
Drones
well that's
watched it.
two. That-
Yeah.
I watched it and commented, so you've got at least one.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go.
A
There you
minimum
go.
of one.
Good to see you win it. Like,
No, it's
then
always
Michael-
nice to see nice people win things. So,
yeah, it is. It is. And then Michael's Drone said, "That's awesome, bro. That is that is really nice. Congratulations on the backpack. It looks really great."
I'm telling you what, I think it's rigged.
It's great. It's really great.
That's right. Ha, ha, ha. Eddie's on a roll again.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's really great. That's pretty great. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's funny.
Brenda sent you her
Uh,
support, Joe. She says she's glad to hear your test went well.
Thank you there, Brenda. Thank you. Me too.
So
I was kind
what
of
did you have
glad
like?
too.
What did you have like? What did you
Well, they tested him for the crabs.
I had a spelling test.
for the crab?
I had a spelling test, TJ.
A spelling test.
Yeah, I had to spell pet, P-E-T.
Spell what?
I had a full body PET scan. They were checking to see if any cancer came back.
Because you went, you went under chemo for that, didn't you?
Never.
Oh, no?
Nope, not a bit.
What they
I
do?
went under prayer for that.
They cut it out or no?
Well, they had it was melanoma, and they took a resection of my back about that much. And what they do is they take the skin, then they go in and take lymph nodes all around up in there, underneath my arm. They sliced my arm under, took about 4 lymph nodes off to test to see if anything was in the lymph nodes. And they sew you all up, and when they do your back, it looks like they stitch you up like a football. Because they got to pull it, stretch it. They got to stretch it. So you feel it stretched. You know it's stretched. And it'll heal right. But then
So
what happened was when they shot it with the dye, it was showing it going both ways. And the doctor said, it never goes both ways. 3 months later, on my other side, I had 3 lumps in my back. So they had to go back in my back and take the 3 lumps out. And one of them was melanoma in the lymph nodes. And the prognosis, once it gets in your lymph nodes, you might have 2 years. And I'm on 9 now. Cancer free, never had treatment.
Aren't your lymph nodes? Aren't they in your throat?
They're all over your body.
Oh.
But if they start swelling up, it got them. Got 2 heads.
One's or 2 heads. Oh, one's probably Ed Nunya. That's it. That's it. Not Nunya Biz.
Maybe, maybe not.
Or he changed. There he is there.
No, something happened. It dropped off.
There you go.
Oh.
It dropped.
Well, it got to be too much for the laughter. That's what it was. TJ kicked you off. Ah!
That's funny. That's pretty good.
So what do you have for dinner tonight, TJ? You having Cheerios or what?
No, I think there's some bratwurst in the fridge there that are defrosted, so I might do those. We got some buns and stuff in there, so.
So Joe, you were
Right.
talking about going to stop at the store on the way home and get some of that
Yeah, I
Cajun
did.
food.
I did not. I stopped. It was too much. I didn't want to go to the store because I had everything in the car, all the drones and everything.
Yeah.
So I just stopped at Wendy's and got a little $5 thing.
Okay.
And I got enough food here. If I get hungry later, I'll just eat something here. Gotta see something. I did a screenshot. I want to put that up too, make it really look good. It was 31 mile an hour winds. So I got to make sure I get that right. I'm gonna make this go viral.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the video has got just stabilization, right? Just the normal rock steady,
Yeah,
and you can see how bad the wind's doing it. When you look at the bottom screen, it is. That's what I was looking at. I was getting nauseated. I was waiting for this thing to hit the ground. Actually, I did one 180 slide. I wanted to do some flips, but I didn't take the chance. I said I didn't know if it'd make it. I didn't feel like walking to get it either. Because this is a big property.
where'd Dominic go?
He's somewhere. He's just muted. Probably arguing with one of his girls.
That's collecting money, yep.
Saying, give him money.
Get that money out of the garter belt. Come on, get it over here.
Where's my money, man? Where's my money?
He was driving, I think. Good afternoon, Mr. Lance.
Lance Cardina, how you doing?
Hey, Lance.
What's up, Lance?
Lance got one more day of school tomorrow, and then I think they're off, aren't they?
No, I don't think so. You got a couple more weeks. You got a couple of weeks.
Okay,
Yeah, they're out for 2 days. It's Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, 2 days.
just Saturday and Sunday. Okay. I was thinking maybe he was bumping into spring break.
He
See,
told you that this morning.
Justin's off today because all week he's been off this week.
Yeah, he's live right now.
Who is?
Justin is. I think him and Laura and all them are playing Fortnite.
Is that a big surprise?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Because all Laura has to do is just look at him sideways and he jumps.
Dominic.
Copy that. Just call again once you've made your turn outbound.
I'm back.
Oh, oops, I forgot to.
Yeah, I got to label this. Yeah, this is the first time I've done a double screen like this. It's gonna be fun.
Mm.
Nice backpack.
Yeah, man. It even says on. Well, you can barely kind of. Well, you can still kind of see it, but it says pack your bag and join us.
Mm. Well done.
Have you tried doing the code there? The QR code on the bag?
No, I haven't tried it on the bag. I'm sure it'll work though. I mean, it works on the coasters and on the keychain and on the stickers. Yeah, so he's got them on his sticker right there,
Oh, nice.
and then we got them on these coasters, and then we got these little QR codes, and then but it doesn't have them on the keychain, so. These are like the little keychains.
Nice.
Yeah. They're just some little nifty things to hand out at the meetup.
Go downstairs. Go. What are you trying to tell me? Want to go outside PP? Yeah? Then bark? Okay, then I'll go PP. I'll be right back. Let's go PP. Let's go outside. Come on.
Well, Lance, if you go on my YouTube channel and go watch the video I posted, you'll be able to see what it is. Where'd Dominic go?
You keep dropping in and out.
Huh. So what time did you go and do your appointment at, Joe?
I had to be there for 2.
Oh, okay.
But I also went and did that drone job up in Mount Herman, which
Oh,
was
okay.
about an hour away. 355 acres.
Oh,
Big place.
so you had that this morning, and then your appointment was in the afternoon?
Yeah. I
Oh.
got back about an hour to spare. Then I went over and I went to a little boat launch and fished for about a half hour. And then went to an appointment.
Oh, there
I think
you
it was
go.
easy just to kill a half hour fishing.
Oh, nice. Did you catch anything?
All I got, yeah, I caught a tree.
You caught it. I hate when you go to throw your rod and there's a tree behind you that you don't know about, and you're like, oh shit.
Well, this was a
Fucking
tree I knew
fucking-
about out in the front, and I kept getting right close to it. And one of the times it hit and it would drop off. I would hit it and drop off because I had a frog that's a weedless frog on it. So it would hit it but it'd fall off, right? I hit it one time just right, and it did this and went and locked up. I said, "You got to be kidding me!"
Wow.
Get off the wind,
I
Mike.
couldn't get it off.
There's this lure. What's up, Randy?
Yeah, so it floats and it has the hooks on the top. But when it looped that tree, it hooked itself.
They have there's this lure that I keep seeing on the internet, and when you put it in the water, it comes to life.
What?
It's a lure that you put in the water, and when you put it in the water, it just like
That's
comes to life.
that's called a minnow on a hook, buddy.
Well, no, but it's, I don't know how. No, here, let me see if I can find this thing. See if I can find this thing. Hold on.
TJ doesn't fish much, you know.
No, I definitely don't. I
You
definitely
put
don't.
a minnow on a hook and he dangles around.
DJ,
Let's
DJ.
see. Hold on. Hold on. I'm about to look this thing up.
DJ, you want to see the fish I caught 2 months ago?
Oh yeah. Let me see.
On the small rod, you know how fishing rods look like, ice fishing?
Yeah.
They're really tiny, right?
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Man, that's pretty small, Randy. Talking about how he's excited about building his Mobula 7. He's tickled at how tiny the motors are. It's like the size of his pinky. So it's like they're like this small.
Well, some people have big pickies.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see if I could find
Here, PJ.
where.
Hold on, hold on.
Come on, let's see. Oh wow, that's a big one.
Yeah,
That came out of an 8-inch hole.
Wow. Holy cannoli.
was he
Looks like a
fighting?
cat.
No, he was not even fighting. No. Yeah, it's a catfish. Yeah.
That's a big old catfish.
Huh?
Oh, that's funny. All right, let me see if I can find this. Mm.
I'll never forget the picture that I have. I'm the only one that's not mine. You know, I'm with my close friends. I felt alone. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel confident. When I got in this line, I built my confidence. It was the best investment that I could.
Oh, there's one. Let's see. I think it was like on a Temu thing I saw.
Something is Solola. They just I can look it and say hello, even there that does itself. Solola takes all the guesswork out of your eat. Just scan a code, sit back, and let the Solola do the rest.
Jody!
So,
Is it Jody or Frank?
No, it's 2 and 1. Like when
2
when
and
it's not-
No,
1.
it's-
Yeah, 2
no,
and
that's
1.
Frank.
That's
Frank.
No,
that's-
Frank's been looking for Jody.
No, it's actually Jody, but that's his other YouTube. He's at work right now, so he's using Frank right now. But when he's at home, he uses Jody Jones.
But you never see. I don't believe that because you never see them together.
Good afternoon, there, Frank.
Yeah, exactly, Randy. Exactly.
Randy,
Frank,
what's up?
Frank is Jody. Is this it? Maybe.
Now, I think Frank knows Jody, but they never get in the same. They're never in the same room together, though. Don't make sense.
yeah, Jim, I do have a ship on right here. It's going downbound, but he supposedly is going to turn around and come back upbound. So if he does that, I may let Joe and TJ and Ed handle the channel, and I might go down and video, but we'll see.
No, I can't find it. Frank is Jody and Jody is Frank.
Frankly, how do you feel about that?
Frankly, how do you feel about that? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Are you gonna start in, Nora?
What's the wife making for dinner?
I don't know, a big smorgasbord of whatever.
Smorgasbord of leftovers?
No, I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna making a bunch of noise right now is what she's actually doing.
Is she making as much noise as you did when you did the spaghetti and meatballs?
I don't know. Man, I gotta find that, man. I gotta find it's gonna take me a while. I want to rewatch that.
Oh, you missed the boat.
No, it's gonna turn around and come back up.
Oh,
That's why he's going so slow.
Turning around, it can't make up its mind.
Well, he's gotta go past the Black River, turn around and come back up again, is what the normal is.
did you say the Black River?
Yeah,
I see blue. I don't see black.
No.
yeah, because he's headed for Thunder Bay,
Oh, only 8 hours away from here.
8 to 10.
Well, it's 8 from here, from where I am.
Yeah, Thunder Bay, though, he's gotta go all the way up, go through the locks into Lake Superior and then all the way across.
There will be mostly sunny weather.
So you tell me if I drive to Thunder Bay and then jump in that boat on the way back, I'll come to your place?
Yeah,
Maybe.
in about 3 days.
So I should take a backpack with me?
Yeah. Well, TJ will let you borrow his backpack.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
Well, Ed looks like he's in the grass.
I'm like that movie, Honey, I
Oh,
Shrunk the
Honey, I
Kids.
Shrunk the Kids. Yeah, yeah, it's a pretty funny movie. Yeah.
How you doing, Andrew?
Good, you?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad.
Is it windy up there, Paul?
A little bit, just a little puffy.
Well, you would not be flying right now down here because it's winds at 20, gusts to 40.
So that's nothing.
Oh,
Joe flew is in 35.
Joe flies in that kind of weather, don't you, Joe?
Well, I was at 31 feet. At 15 feet, it was 31 feet. I don't know what it was above. I didn't check. And I was in it with I had the Mavic 3 up there. And all I had the whole time was a high wind warning.
Well, I
They
can't
kept
always.
telling me, yeah, it kept telling me high wind warning, return to home. And that just kept fine.
Well, winds were
I had,
going.
like I said, I had 3 full batteries.
I got winds going at 2 different directions.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, but it's just the shape of the neighborhood, which makes it look like wind is going 2 different directions. I don't know. So how's Florida down there, DJ?
Andrew, look at my new backpack.
Oh, you won the backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Rig.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
going to say.
And then I got all these postcards from like places that they've been, and then got and then I got this bag. It's got coasters and stickers and keychains and whatnot.
Show him the bag
Ooh.
of the used condoms.
What was that? Did I miss something? PJ, did I miss something? TJ, you didn't tell me about that one.
That's pretty good.
There's a
That's
few
pretty
phrases.
good.
There's a few phrases Paul
That's pretty
says, and
good.
TJ just starts giggling like crazy.
That's pretty funny.
Well, TJ was laughing so hard that he kicked me right out of the chat.
Is that Uncle Bill?
Somewhere.
Uncle
That's
Bill.
pretty good.
Oh,
That's
pee-pee.
pretty good. That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good.
Nice shirt, Uncle Bill.
Huh?
Nice shirt.
Oh,
Is
thanks.
that
Yeah.
is that camo? No, it's not camo, is it? No.
No, it's like a desert scene. It's got like cactus and stuff.
Oh,
Good
nice.
afternoon, Uncle Bill.
My wife finds these pretty nice shirts at Walmart, actually.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can find some nice things there. I bought a couple pairs of new shoes at Walmart because my other ones ripped at work the other day when I was there. I was quite pissed about it.
TJ, was it when you bent over?
No, I don't know. It was when I was walking through like where the bathrooms are, and I went to swing the door open, and my foot went underneath the door, and it caught the corner, and my shoe ripped like right on the corner. I was like, fuck.
That must have hurt.
Like, yeah, it ripped like right in half. Well, it didn't rip in half. It like ripped on like the top part of it.
Now TJ needs a new
Stop.
shirt and new shoes.
Well, I went like the other day. I went to where did I go first? I went to Kohl's, and then I went to Target, then I went to Walmart, and then I went to the outlet malls. I went to DSW. I went to another shoe place in the outlet malls. And then I guess my last stop was Ross, so I went there and found a couple pairs of shoes and bought them.
Have you been to Off Broadway Shoes?
I don't think we have one of them here.
They-
I went. Oh, there's a Skechers shoe place that I went to that's like up the road from us, and I went up there and looked around. God, their shoes are fucking expensive, like $200, $300 something
Well,
pairs of
Well,
shoes.
I would think
Oh.
that he should go to Off Broadway, Andrew, and get himself some tap shoes. Tippity, tippity, tip, 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 tippity.
Some tap shoes.
but
That's funny.
but the ones on Off Broadway Shoes, they're not $200 and $300.
What is that a shoe store near you?
Yeah. It's a big chain. There used to be one in near Albany, New York.
I've never seen one here. Randy, how I got the backpack was I won it from
Chuck
Kovac from
Kovaction.
Yeah. And so
Chuck
he
and
had,
Laurie.
Yeah, what it was he had like there was a multiple choice kind of quiz thing. He put the link in the chat and you click on it and it asks you like all these questions of like where they were, or like I think there was music in one of the videos and you had to guess like where the music was from or whatever. So I had apparently guessed all of them right. And Lori had messaged me on Facebook Messenger and told me I won. I was like, really? And she was like, yeah. I was like, holy shit. I just took a wild stab in the dark and just guessed at everything.
So,
Pretty crazy.
so how's the other side of Florida, Uncle Bill?
The other side of Florida, DJ and I are both on the same side of Florida.
Well, your side of your side of town.
It's 80 right now. I think it's 81 degrees.
Ooh.
Bill, did
I
you
would
go in
take
and
that.
did you go in and supervise this week, or are you just out and about?
Oh no, I went back to work
Oh,
Monday.
okay.
And I had my regular day off Tuesday. But yesterday I was there 13 hours, man. It was like torture. Running around with a freaking diaper on. It's torture. The whole thing is torture.
Well, that's
But that's
TJ
all right.
comes online. He's always got depends on, you know?
Top of it, I think I passed a small kidney stone during all this.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so it's been
on Broadway.
it's been fun.
That's painful.
Yeah.
Those
Well,
are
it's small, so I didn't realize the pain was from that. I just figured because I thought my kidneys were fucking hurting me for some reason, and it must have been very small because they didn't see anything on the sonar when they checked it out. But I found it in there, and yeah, it's gross. What do you gotta do? I'm alive.
Yep.
That's
So
right. That's the
far.
only thing that matters.
No, there's other things that matter.
Yeah.
You matter.
Yeah. We all matter.
That's right.
You're right, TJ. We all matter.
We do matter. There's this
Oh,
sweatshirt that I've seen online. On the front of it, it says "You are enough" or whatever, and then like on the back of it, it says to the person,
Standing behind me.
or no, it says "You are enough" on the front, and on the back it says to the person in front of you reading this, "The world would not be the same without you," or whatever.
Oh, that's mushy as hell.
Yeah, I saw the same. I saw
Yeah,
the same.
let me see if I could find it.
I saw somebody at the grocery store standing in front of me with the same shirt.
You wear that around town, you probably get slapped every once in a while.
Oh,
What are you
yeah,
trying
here
to,
we
you
go.
coming out, and you wear it, and you see some girl looking at this shirt, you turn it around to show her the back, and then her boyfriend comes up and punches
Yeah,
you.
here it says,
You're coming on my wife with your
You are
t-shirt.
enough.
"You are enough, dear
Yes.
person behind me. The world is a better place with you in it. Love the person in front of you."
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
Shoot, you wear that around here, they call it sexual harassment.
yeah, there you go, TJ.
I know. Is it love me or is it love me? You know.
some old lady turns around, just slaps him.
You say F the person in front of you.
Yeah, especially when he wears that and he goes in front in the line in front of an old lady.
TJ's gonna fall off the chair.
Yeah. Here, let me help you with that walker. Here he goes, Ed.
Oh my God.
Is that the way he is during the South Florida meetup, Bill?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What you see is what you get.
yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's funny. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but was it good?
You know what would make that shirt even better? First of all, love. It shouldn't say love. It should say sincerely. Would make me feel less uncomfortable. That whole shirt. And then there should be a P.S. God, I had a good one. Now it's gone.
Mark.
Come on.
P.S.
P.S.
What's up, Mark?
You are. Get over here. Come over here.
Yes, I got $20 if you're interested.
Well, in TJ's case, it would say, "Have you got change for a 20?"
Oh.
They don't.
Jim,
That's pretty good.
Jim, TJ, did you see what Jim said?
I think he's still laughing.
Yeah.
Let him catch a breath, please. He's passing out right here. Right here.
He's still going.
Watch his forehead.
Oh,
Pop, pop.
Joe.
TJ, you better go get a bottle of water. You better go get some water, bro.
Well, it's a good thing TJ doesn't drink, isn't it?
That's funny.
Hey, Bill,
Pretty
maybe
good.
when the South Florida meetup comes, you should take TJ over to the bar and get him a six or eight shots and let him go.
Oh, can you just
Funny.
imagine?
That's pretty good.
Holy, can you just imagine? Wow.
I'm gonna let this. I'm gonna leave the phone in the car. I realized I need to stop at Home Depot as well.
Okay. Hey, Bill.
Uh,
Jim's droning. What's up?
Jim Droning says, good evening, Paul and the Shady Bunch.
Nah.
Oh, that was exhausting.
But
DJ.
TJ,
Pretty good.
Brenda said
That's pretty
Skechers are low quality.
That's pretty good. That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good.
TJ, Brenda said Skechers stink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe, you want to tell a joke?
Well, Joe, I just had a much worse experience than you had trying to find that place.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. Jim's droning. He's been going for a few minutes now. So how's the UK, Mark?
Pain in the ass at the moment. Kate was on her way back from one of her friends' house.
Yeah.
And they closed the motorway just before the junction. She would join a different motorway to come home. And the sat-nav is really crap when it comes to them closing motorways like that and taking you off the motorway to divert you, because all it tries to do is get you back on the motorway again. So I had to literally get on Find My Phone and talk her all the way home from where she was.
Oh, jeez.
Fortunately, I knew where she was, and I know the area, and I know the way to come home, because she wasn't far from my golf club. So, but I was doing my impersonation of a sat nav.
Is there a traffic tracking like a Garmin you can get her?
Hey,
Always get her like a Garmin that tracks the traffic.
I just followed her on Find My Phone and directed her home. Easier.
Brenda says you're AI.
That's good. That's good.
No, she's saying hi to Al. Time to fly his Al. That's AI, that's Al.
TJ is high on life.
Yeah.
Don't need weed, I think.
Yeah. That's funny.
Dominic.
Yeah, I'm back again for the third attempt.
Hi, Dominic.
My earphones just keep my earphones are playing up, so I've just gone and bought a new pair of the corded earphones.
Maybe that was the problem.
Stay,
I'm hoping it is.
stay, lay down. Stay right there.
Because part of the time it's just turning off the
cord.
phone. No, turning off the phone and turning it back on.
Ah, so, yeah, but I think the cord was shit.
Yeah. Been
Uh,
there.
Using corded earphones instead of Bluetooth.
Yeah,
Right.
Mark,
can't be bothered. I'm a
corded,
bit old school on that one.
Yeah,
Mark,
and they're
corded.
not expensive.
Yeah, corded one is 30 Australian dollars. The AirPods are $355.
Well, yeah.
So price on the cord wins.
Oh,
Every time.
definitely.
Unless you really want the high end headphones.
Oh, it would be handy to be cord free. It'd be really handy.
But on the other hand, the
Well,
corded, you don't have to worry about the battery.
Yeah, that's another point.
You can get cheap Bluetooth headphones and they'll nearly always be chargeable.
Oh yeah, but I had a cheap pair that I paid $50 for. They were shit.
I've got a decent pair that were only about £15 and they come
Okay.
in a case that you charge the case up and
Yeah,
that will,
yeah, that's
that
what I
will
spent.
actually that will charge the earbuds up about 5 times before it needs charging back up again.
Yeah, that's the sort
That's-
of thing I had, but it,
Yeah.
it didn't last.
Mark, that's the idea with the AirPods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Apple.
Very similar, only a lot more expensive.
Yeah, and the quality is shit. Whereas
they're
the
on
Apple ones,
Mine
the
are all right.
Apple,
I've had them
Yeah.
for about 4 or 5 years now.
oh,
Never had any
okay.
problems with them.
Mine lasted about 9 months.
You done, DJ?
Yeah, for now. For now.
He's done.
For now.
Dominic, did you hear our several minute laughing session?
Yeah, I was on earlier.
Yeah, I came on about an hour ago. But
Yeah, I was on first
that
couple of
was-
minutes and
that was when Kate phoned me up to say, I'm lost.
oh no. Oh no.
They closed the motorway. And the sat nav was trying to get her
What-
back on the motorway instead of bringing her home without it. So I went on Find My Phone
Yeah.
and found out where she was and directed her home.
Jim's droning said 15 pounds must be heavy in ear. Mark.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. 15 pounds is just over a stone.
Yeah.
Are you at a mall right now, Dominic?
Food court.
What is it?
It's a food court.
Oh, food court. Oh.
Bye, Jim.
Yeah. It's similar to a mall, it's just a mall with
Bye, Jim.
food.
It looks like a mall. It looks like a mall.
Yeah. It's a similar design, it just has food.
Are,
Most-
your, mo-
just food.
are some of your malls failing over there?
Not entirely.
Are there
There are
malls
a
that are
few-
like
there are a
are
few
there malls that are
further
going out
out.
of business?
Because
Well,
there's several malls like in New York that are failing, partly because of
Yeah, but they're further. Excuse me. They're further out. I'm saying in the city,
oh yeah.
Shopping
because
centres.
I'm in the center of Melbourne, basically.
Jim's droning is 640 right now.
640.
Yeah, because it's 10:40 in the UK.
and 9:40 a.m. here.
Yeah.
So it's all.
And they're still playing golf in Florida, so it must still be daylight.
Well, remember they got daylight saving, so that does help.
Well, if you were playing golf here, your golf ball might have, you hit the ball, the golf ball might have hit you in the head because it's so windy.
Yeah, oh shit, we had
Yeah,
we had 70-kilometer-an-hour wind yesterday.
they've been playing in strong winds. They're over near Tampa.
Oh, Jesus.
Right on the water in Tampa can be breezy. Tampa is a nice area, though. Right, TJ?
What?
Tampa's a nice area, isn't it?
Where is Nigeria?
No, Tampa. As in Tampa, Florida.
Tampa.
Tampa.
Oh, Uncle
Tampa
Bill.
is a nice area.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Tampa, Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
That must be just around the corner from you, TJ.
Yeah. Well, Tampa. Hold on.
It's on the other coast, isn't it?
How
It's-
far is Tampa away from you
It's
then?
what, 2 hours, TJ?
From
Maybe?
here to
Ah.
Tampa is probably maybe
Well,
5
Mark,
or 6 hours.
proper tea.
Five or
Ooh,
6 hours. Probably 5 or 6 hours.
That's just around the corner.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much. I've driven it before, so it's really not a bad ride, really. From here to from where my mom lives over on the west coast of Florida is how long did it take us to get over there? Like 10 hours? Oh, 3 hours.
well, if you're leaving,
That's
if
nearly
you're,
10.
but if you're leaving in a hurricane, evacuating, it might take you 10 hours.
Yeah.
Won't be going that way if it was a hurricane, because that's where it be coming in from.
You're awfully quiet there, Ed.
Oh, you guys are talking. I'm just listening.
You look like you're just sitting in the grass.
You're actually on the Atlantic
Waiting.
coast then.
Randy's talking about Tampa. Tampa's
Randy.
nice if you like mullets and cut off short. Wait, that's Florida's general. That's funny.
So you ever see Dan hanging around?
I
fixed-
saw him a little bit ago. He was on
Mr.
he was over on who's the guy that lives over in Hawaii? What's his name?
808.
Oh yeah, 808. Yeah, that's right. He was showing like the volcano eruption or whatever.
Yeah, I saw that.
You mean I mean Mr. I fix shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was hanging out. He was hanging out over there.
He was on Paul's show yesterday,
Huh.
Who Dan was?
I think. Was it Paul he was on yesterday? Sure it was.
Yeah, because Paul kept calling him JDF.
Yeah, that's right.
I said, "There's Dan." No, it's JDF. Hey, JDF. No, it's Dan. Then he turned around and he said, "Booner." He said, "I gotta go take her out." Then a little while later, he said, "I gotta get Mia back in." I was like, "Come on, Paul."
Yeah.
That's funny.
Waiting for Bill to spin around and say, "Dog, sick him."
Is Uncle Bill rocking around in Home Depot right now?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh.
His phone must be charged because otherwise he would have taken it.
He said he was leaving in the car.
Doesn't sound like it's in the car.
Yeah, it's in his pocket.
Yeah, well, we're looking after the car for him. Keeping an eye on it for him.
TJ, are people attacking Tesla dealerships down there? Or
Are they attacking what?
Tesla dealerships
Um,
down there in Florida?
not that I've heard of.
Somebody's at
Justin,
the door.
No, they're
Yeah,
not called
I'm not-
Teslas.
you finally
They're
got away
called-
from Laura?
I'm
Laura's
on
not
co-hosting
home.
at the
Laura's on
moment.
vacation.
Yeah,
You
yeah. She had a
weren't
dog
you,
sitting next to
you
her.
were live just a little bit ago, weren't you, Justin?
Yeah, I was live a minute ago, but I was gonna go outside and try this paint thing, but then it started fucking wind kicked up.
Yeah,
So now it's raining out.
It's not
Oh,
right.
yeah,
It's not
they
raining here.
They did have some umbrellas out during the golf. Yeah, I noticed that.
Well, it was.
You know, I might
not that
change the
bad
name of
about
this
an hour
too.
ago.
Change
I
what?
got a helicopter going over me like on my roof.
Nice.
I might change the name on this to what happens to the best drone ever in 31 mile per hour winds. Do some clickbait.
And then show the
Randy, see Jim in the chat.
and then you can show the Neo flying backwards.
I don't think the Neo could withstand 30-mile-an-hour winds.
The Neo would have been on the dirt.
I think it says 17 mile an hour winds or something.
You will find the Neo glued to the house.
Why is TJ laughing?
Why does TJ always laugh?
Exactly.
We don't know.
Why not?
Exactly. Better off laughing than crying.
DJ, you better go grab a bottle of water, buddy.
EJ, you might want water or soda or something.
That's funny.
I'm more like
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh, don't make Uncle Bill come over and give you mouth to mouth.
Jim's Droney said Randy loves TJ. Does your wife know?
Bill, you might have to go over to his place and give him mouth to mouth.
Oh, I'm not driving an hour to go kiss TJ. Not exactly around the... if you were sitting in the truck next to me, maybe.
Oh no.
I should probably look for it.
At this rate, we may need to send someone to drop water off at TJ's house.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny.
Still going.
That's pretty good.
I tell you what's pretty funny, the fact that you laughed for 10 minutes and then you need to tell us it was funny. I'm pretty sure we already knew you thought it was funny. You know.
Oh,
We're paying attention to you, TJ. And when you think something's funny, we all know.
Well, this time it was Jim Droning and Randy.
That's pretty good.
You can always
That's
tell when
pretty
TJ
good.
starts laughing, his hair sticks up like he's sticking his finger in a light socket.
Oh god. That's pretty funny.
you okay now, TJ? You come down a bit?
I hope so. That's funny.
TJ, what are you doing? Starting a collection of wristbands or something? Jesus Christ.
Don't start him going to Justin. You'll never stop now, see?
Yeah, you started it, Justin.
I just asked him why you had so many wristbands on.
He's gonna pee his pants now. Look at him.
TJ's gonna fall off the chair at some point.
That's pretty funny.
Jim said, "Does your wife know?"
That's pretty good.
Hey, Joe, Mud Props is asking you a question.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's good. That's
Randy.
good.
Oh,
Oh god, that's funny. That's great.
Put some shit for your desk, Randy.
I like that the Blockbuster sign that he did. Did y'all see that?
the what?
That he printed a Blockbuster sign.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Boner.
Now I gotta get gas.
What'd you buy at Home Depot?
I bought a hose because, you know, we get those, because my wife's puny, you know. So I get those expandable ones. They're very light.
Oh yeah, I love those. I have one. Those things are awesome. I love the expandable.
They
hoses.
are, but we leave them outside hooked up, and she's got to stop leaving them out. Like you got to
Yeah,
let it
because the
drain all
it'll
the water
deteriorate, and then like after a while, when it expands, like it'll bust. It'll bust sometimes. It'll just like just
Yeah, they don't
water-
last. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the better. So I got a pot out there, like a decorative kind of your planter thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like roll it up and put it in there. Keep it out of the sun. Of course not. You know. So, and I bought a 100-foot one too, which isn't cheap. This is like $65.
Wow.
Right here. I decided to get the better one. The other one is 100 feet was $50.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, well, that's the one that just burst, even though it lasted a little while. The one on the other end of the house had that on for a while. It probably gets less sun, you know. Sorry.
Paul.
That's 65, and a new. This is exciting stuff. A 20 amp ground fault
No.
outlet.
GFI.
Socket.
Hey,
No,
TJ,
you-
Andrew wants to know why how come you're not chuckling anymore.
Well, while you were gone, it was Randy.
So that was $92. Now let's fill up my.
Is that a speaker? Is that a water or a speaker? You're good,
Funny,
Randy.
that's funny.
You're good, Randy.
He's on a roll.
He's never stopped.
Funny. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, that's funny.
Please don't faint, TJ.
I know. I
You need
tried
some
not
water.
I think Jim or somebody said that there's a 24/7 nitrous oxide leak in the house.
Is
Wouldn't
that the
shit-
deal?
Wouldn't that be some shit if you found out that's what it was the whole time?
Yeah.
TJ was actually very calm. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah.
We're gonna find out that TJ's wife's been doing that to him. And then Paul starts and it sounds like we're at SeaWorld. You know?
That's funny.
Paul,
That's pretty
Paul's,
good.
Paul's imitating that monkey with the
That's
symbol.
funny. That's funny. That's pretty good. That's
Randy,
pretty good.
come on up, Randy. Come on up.
Yeah, come on, Randy.
Hey,
Weird.
Mark. Hey,
It's pretty good
Mark.
proper tea here.
Hey, Mark, see what Joe's drinking.
What kind of
Pretty
tea
good
is
proper
that?
tea.
A
I
good
made it the
proper-
right way.
A good proper tea.
In the microwave, right?
Yeah, a minute and a half in the microwave.
So,
A good proper tea.
so Mark, is the microwave the proper way to make a tea?
Is it hell?
Yep.
Mark?
No.
No?
Don't get me
You gotta
started
put
on
a little lemon and cream and sugar
microwaving
in
tea.
there. And don't use regular sugar. You gotta use the cinnamon, the brown sugar.
I'm gonna be honest. I've only ever known one person in my life that actually drank tea every day on a regular, and that was Sarah's grandma. Other than that, I never saw people drinking hot tea.
My mother used to drink hot tea all day
Nope.
long.
I know nobody that drinks tea.
Yeah, Sarah's grandma was the only one I know that made a cup every morning.
Been a slow day. We only had 4.
Yeah, I can drink 100 cups of tea, 100 cups of hot tea for $1.25.
Nice.
Oh, that's
You know,
it.
because that's how much
Yeah.
the cheap tea,
With
you know, the cheap good
bags
tea
that
is.
taste like
Is it is it Earl Grey?
balls.
No, it's
Well,
black tea.
Well, the best way to
It's the
test
stuff they sweep up off the floor after they finish making the property bags.
the best way to test that, Joe, is at
Yeah,
some
right.
point, if you ever make it to England, you have Mark do a blind taste test with just random tea
There
bags.
you go.
See if you can tell the
I'm
difference.
telling you.
Yeah, certainly
Red-
getting teabagged.
Believe me, you can tell.
As Randy suggested, my neighbor. Since when does my neighbor set up TJ?
TJ gets around.
My neighbor, my old neighbor, used to always drink iced tea all of the time.
How do you know that he drinks iced tea all of the time? What'd you do? Put a spy camera inside his house?
No, every time I saw him out, I saw him
Looking in
with,
his windows?
with tea.
Yeah, but you
No,
don't know what he's
Lance.
doing. He might be sitting on his toilet with a cup of coffee. You don't know. Or maybe you do. Maybe you do know. Oh, another $53. I just spent $145 on the way home today. Fucking unbelievable.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
Second
good.
trip.
What's pretty good? It's just pretty good.
You know, there's an easy way to avoid doing that. though.
Let-
That's funny.
Go to work.
No, Randy.
No, I don't
You
have
live-
anything that way.
Funny.
Randy, you live next to someone long enough
that
and you
bacon
know
treat?
their habits.
Yeah.
That's good.
Want a bacon?
I've tried it a few times, Randy. It's not my thing. I thought it was gross.
Oh no, I like tea here and there. I like a good cold glass of tea.
TJ likes tying a sweater around his waist and drinking wine too. You're walking around with the soccer moms in his neighborhood.
What?
That's pretty. That's funny.
That's kind of creepy, isn't it?
Lance.
Now that's funny.
That is funny.
That is funny.
Hello, Lance.
Hello, Lance.
It's
Lance, hey, I got a video. Got a video I'm putting out for you, Lance.
Okay.
It's what happens to the best drone ever in 31-mile-an-hour winds.
You
it
flew
flies
the
away and
Neo.
never comes back.
You flew the Neo in 34-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he
Not
flew
what I
backwards,
had to change the title then. I crashed
Flew
my
back-
drone.
backwards into a pole.
Mark, that was Max.
No, Max. We don't know whether Max has got a Neo or not. He's not been around since that came out.
We haven't heard from him in 12 months.
That's pretty good. Oh, that's funny.
So
What day is today?
Today's Thursday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday
Not
for you.
pizza day yet.
Getting close to the pizza for me, though.
What day is it? There you go. Pizza for Dominic Day.
Ooh.
Yeah. Give it a couple of hours. Because
There
it's not even I've only just basically had
Just had
breakfast.
breakfast.
There's nothing wrong with pizza for breakfast.
Morning tea is coming up.
There is a thing called pizza for breakfast.
Yeah, I love pizza
Yeah, the
for
breakfast pizza.
Yeah, they have them over here. They're just it's like sausage and gravy pizzas.
Now, what sort of gravy is that?
The white gravy. It's like biscuits and gravy on a pizza.
Oh, so that's gravy.
But they don't
The
use
fake-
pizza sauce. They use
fake
just
The
gravy.
fake gravy.
Yeah.
Fake gravy.
Yeah, you gotta come to Canada for the real gravy.
Randy,
Oh, that poutine.
I haven't seen him in long. I haven't seen him in a while.
Seen who?
Max and Tammy.
I haven't seen Max in about 12 months.
That's
Yeah,
a whole year.
I hope he's not doing a 12-month stretch.
Yeah. Let's hope he's all right.
Yeah.
But how was it up there, Lance?
I think they just did like Matt did. They just hired a YouTube.
Raining.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can't
oh.
get that way.
They bought a motorhome, didn't they, an RV, and they were doing it up to go traveling with.
Last I knew, they were fixing it up to go trip around the country.
I think that's what I just said.
I know,
Yeah, I was gonna say, how is that
in
any different?
no uncertain terms.
but that was at least last summer or last winter.
Yeah, well, that's been going since between 16 and 21.
Where'd you gone?
Well, I'm home.
Oh, you're still here.
Is that the food hall we can hear in the background, Dominic?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
they
there's
deleted all their social media stuff. Randy said.
about 10,
Oh,
about 10 people around.
Guess I don't want to get in contact with anybody.
They just wanna be alone.
Some
You
people
want a
get like that
piano.
with social media, though.
Well, about a month ago in Paul's chat, Max popped in. It said Max Air. Then it was
Yeah,
gone.
you did.
Yeah.
He said one thing and that was it. Then he went.
Yeah.
Tell him about when he put the letter in the chat. It was just a random
Yeah.
letter.
Yeah. It was
That
like
was
a
that was
comma
longer than
or
a month ago. That was like 3
Yeah,
or 4
that was
months ago.
about 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah, that was a
That was
long. That was a
before
while
Christmas,
back.
I reckon.
oh,
I didn't
Jim.
think it was that long.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to type in the chat, and then he realized what he did.
Oops.
No, what happened is
Yeah,
he was supposed
they-
to type in the chat, and Tammy slapped him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got upset with us. They left the community.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? God, good luck to them. God bless.
Yep.
Drone shots got stuck at KFC for 35 minutes.
You have to kill the chicken first.
There's a long line.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh, I would definitely say so, drone shots. That is a long wait.
Man, you know, it's so hard to see what Ray's got because his camera is like it's so blurry, like and like he's very pixelated sometimes, so it's so hard to see like what he's got. Like he's showing things right now, and you can barely see what they say on them. Like he had a couple of shirts and hats, and he pulled out like a package of some kind, but you really couldn't see what was in the package. But he's got
Is Ray live right now?
Yeah, Ray is.
Yeah, he's live right now.
Oh. All right, see ya. Ah.
Oh, yeah,
All
Ray.
right, carry this crap into the house.
Not a big fan of KFC.
I'm done.
Okay, Bill, change that diaper. Got my bag. I got my mom bag right here.
His mom
Yes.
bag. His mom bag.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, women are got it right. Having a purse is very handy.
Hey, Bill, what you need is a daddy diaper bag. It's like a fanny pack, but it's bigger where you put diapers in it. And then it's got like the place where you can put a soil diaper in it and a bottle on the side. You can put your peanut butter whiskey in it.
No.
That's what I'm talking about, Al. He went in there and was like, I want 42 buckets of chicken. They got pissed. It took 30 minutes.
No booze for me. Good one, Justin. No, they gave me this nice free bag at the hospital. See HCA Florida on it.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
this turned into a handy thing. Yeah, gift bags.
Al,
as you were saying,
when they carve you up.
TJ, Ray does look like he's low quality video tonight.
Yeah, his camera
Jack.
sucks. I think we all need to
No,
like.
it's not the camera. I think it's the internet.
Oh, maybe
Either
that
that
could
or-
be too.
check the settings on your YouTube. Sometimes it will knock
That's
it way
actually
down.
what Ray looks like in person. He's all pixelated and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
Because Ronnie suggested, is he using dial-up?
I have no idea what the heck he's using.
Because mine always defaults to 480 for some reason, no matter where, even if I'm on Wi-Fi, and I always have to put it up to 1080.
He's using a potato for a camera.
A potato for a camera.
Good one.
Yeah, it's a 48p.
Oh, yeah, actually, Al, he just went in there to order a single biscuit.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Kira Show told Jack Rabbit, I need some carrots because Ray looks a little low res.
Oh yeah. Wait, who's is Lee Beasing? Is he coming? Is he coming this year? I didn't see him in the chat because Scotty was like,
Jack Rabbit FPV's in the chat of
yeah,
Ray's
I know.
channel.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yellow-
He said, he
Yellow
was like,
Rose.
dang, Lee, I was hoping you and your wife were coming.
I thought Lee was.
Lee's kind of disappeared since he's got married. I haven't seen a lot of him.
Well, I saw.
Come into the meetup.
He's been on for the past few days.
Oh, has he? Okay, cool. He was much more involved last year about this time. I just haven't seen a lot of him.
I know why Ray's camera looks like shit because he's probably using his laptop camera. And those are usually crap.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and he's got-
Even in real expensive laptops, sometimes those cameras are
Well,
shit.
yeah, you've got to
Uh,
remember that the camera's in the middle of the screen, in the middle of the top of the screen, exactly where you open it. So you always get thumbprints on it.
There you go.
Matt,
He's probably using a laptop camera. I'm gonna bet.
Justin, what do you think of the Logitech cameras, though?
Like the 922s and stuff.
More. Let's see.
Well, generally, are they better than the ones that come with the laptop built in?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're definitely better, but Logitech really hasn't come out with any new models. I think they have like one new model they've come out with. Most of their models, like the 922s, 922Cs, those are all like 6-7-year-old designs. But they still work
Wow.
good for being that old of a webcam. They'll still do the job. But actually, one of the best deals out there right now are the Anchor webcams. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're actually cheaper and you get a higher resolution. Because they got the 2 and the 4K one. And they're about the same price as Logitech's 1080.
Because Logitech's been in the game for quite some time now.
And the Logitech cameras used to be really cheap before COVID, and then they fucking skyrocketed in price. And they've only dropped a little bit since then.
Dude, I haven't been in Hobby Lobby in quite some time, but I hear they got some cool stuff in there anyways.
Hobby Lobby. If you're looking for fake flowers or frames or something like that, or crafts,
Yeah.
Hobby Lobby
Yeah.
is the place to go.
Yeah.
Smoke machines.
I don't even know if there's a Hobby Lobby or in my area. I've never seen one that I can.
There's
Because
one,
Hobby-
there's one right up the road from us.
Because Hobby
Yeah, we got
Lobby,
one. We have one too.
the frames are a good price at Hobby Lobby.
Building a Target here. Getting one of those.
It was $20.
Oh.
Leave it on. That's a good brand. All
right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go feed my face. I'm getting hungry. I'll talk to y'all later.
Spaghetti for TJ.
No. She did brat, so I'm gonna go shove my face with a brat.
my wife.
Ooh.
Remember that.
We'll see y'all later.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Why?
Bratwurst for TJ.
What the hell is that? What about this? I put that on the table? So I don't forget it when I go to work.
First upset, McNeese State beat Clemson.
Yep. Clemson didn't even try to come back until like
What
less
about all
than
my
2 minutes
paperwork
left.
and stuff that was here?
Right there.
Oh.
I'm just cleaning up.
Okay, say hi. honey.
What was that, a 12 and a 5 or 12 and a 6? 12 and a
Hello,
You don't
Joe.
have the fan?
We're in the
12 and a 5.
Yeah, how are you gonna forget?
Someone's wife is telling him what for.
No, I'll eat now. All right, guys, I'm gonna go.
See you, Bill.
Hey, Bill,
Did you say
thanks
hi
for
to my
coming
wife?
in.
Later.
See ya, Bill.
Yeah, see you later on.
See.
He's bound to turn up on 3 conservative gimps later on.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'll see you guys later. I gotta go.
Yeah, see ya, Andrew.
Bye, Andrew.
See ya.
It seems as though we're diminishing.
Yeah, we're getting down there, aren't we?
Are we?
Everybody's dropping
I'm
off.
surprised Paul
Is
is
it that
back
time?
in. Back in.
Down to
Is it
the
that time to pack it in?
usual suspects.
Oh, no, Ed gets mad when we pack it in too early. And Dominic just got here.
Oh, where are
No,
you at,
I've
Dominic?
actually been here
Well, I
since the
watched the
start. I just kept
restream.
jumping on
You
and
packed
off.
it in early before and left everybody.
Yeah, I've already
Who
packed
did?
it in
Like-
twice.
Like, I don't care. The hell with y'all.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
morning
we're-
Paul buggered off and left me and Justin on our own.
Where did you go,
Yeah, I know,
Paul?
I saw that.
I went and shot a ship is what I did.
Oh, you went and lay down, Paul. You know it. I don't mean this stream. I mean the morning stream.
This morning.
No, I
Looked
don't-
at what. You
Yeah, and
said
then you came, then
you
you,
left it and left it with them. I know you went and laid
and
down.
then you came back for like 5 minutes. We're talking to us, and then you just disappeared and never came back.
Oh, well, I was overly tired. I was overly tired, but since Justin is here and he wants to continue on, we'll continue on. Right, Justin?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, or else I'll get mad.
And Ed's gonna wants to continue, and Dominic's got no place to go.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Mark's here, right?
See, Dominic's in there with
Just
the free
about.
water, getting the free Wi-Fi again.
Yeah, yeah.
And Lance is still with us.
Yep, I've got another 10 minutes before I'm home.
There you go, Lance.
Where are you at? A restaurant, Dominic?
It's a food court. It's basically
okay.
a mall that has food shops. And it's a good place because they've got PowerPoints all over the place. So
I
you can
miss-
just sit here and charge.
I miss food courts. You don't see those too often anymore.
Look at that,
Unless you
eh?
go to a
How's that
mall
for
in a
a
big
thumbnail,
city.
huh?
Hey, Justin, look at that, eh? Free Wi-Fi and free hydro.
Mhm.
Here you go, Dominic. How's that for a thumbnail?
Oh, nice.
Water. Fucking Canadians and their hydro. It's water. Hydro's
Yes.
water.
No, it's
Hydro.
hydro, bro.
Hydro
Hydro is
is
electricity.
not water.
Water's in the river.
Hydro's electric.
Hydro.
If you tell someone about water, they're gonna think you want a cup of water or something.
It's electricity.
No, it's hydro.
Keep that up. I'm gonna add some more tariffs.
What happens what happens, Ed, when your electric wires go into the river? Is it
Nothing.
just a hydro thing or what?
Just a hydro thing.
So all the fires and the splashes and everything, that's just no big deal.
I'm sure you are now.
Justin, don't make me turn that switch off.
Hey, it ain't gonna affect me. I'm in Florida. Paul be the one without electricity, not me.
Well, you know, this morning, Ed, at
No, I
9 o'clock, my electricity went off.
Ours has
He
been
was
kicking
thinking,
off
oh,
and on
shit.
for the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
That was Canada just practicing.
And it stayed off until 7:30.
No, our electric's been going off and on for the last 2 weeks. Every couple of days it kicks off once or twice. But I think what it is they're replacing all the wooden power poles with metal ones. So I think that might be why it's doing that.
No, it's the second way they're trying to get at Tesla.
Mm.
Let's see you charge it up now.
I told you, Jim, I live in Florida. It don't affect me. That's like 3 states in the northern part.
Oh no, man! It's everybody down the states will be with no power.
There's 3 or 4 states that rely on your guys' power. That's
No,
it.
no. Once I turn that switch, that's it. Everybody.
Turn that switch. Don't you do it.
Well, you know, just south of Toledo, there's a nuclear power plant sitting there just waiting to be turned on.
Mm.
They need to go back to nuclear.
Oh,
Oh,
just think,
definitely.
next hurricane season,
We
you'll
have nuclear
see-
power. It'll be good. Nuclear power.
next hurricane season,
Nuclear.
there's so many abandoned.
What you got, your puppy there, Ed, or is that a kitty cat?
No,
Nuclear.
my puppy,
It's a puppy.
Oh, what were you
my
saying,
dog.
Mark?
He won't leave me alone.
I says next hurricane
That's
season,
because he loves you.
you'll see
Must have
so
come sit in
many
my lap.
abandoned Teslas because nobody can charge them up when the electric goes
Yeah.
off.
Nuclear. That's how you say. it.
Nuclear power.
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
No, nuclear. Don't you remember?
Hey,
who was it? George
Hey,
Bush?
Jim, y'all can
Wasn't
fuck
it
with
George
New York,
Bush
but
that
you
used to
can't-
say nuclear?
Like I said, Jim, y'all can fuck around with New York. I don't care, but I wouldn't do that with Florida.
Fuck around and find
Hey,
out.
Dominic, I went out with a girl and I used to say idea. She hated it.
Idea? Like
She says,
idea?
idea. I said, idea. I used to do it to her all day. I always try to find it to get it into a sentence.
And how many times were you married, Joe?
No, that was before I got married the first time. She deserved it though. She was a witch.
Hey, they look nice in the dark. I bet you they do.
I have to go make me another proper tea.
Another what?
Another proper tea.
Well, you didn't stop and get your
No. I did not.
Oh, you didn't get your Cajun seafood stuff?
no.
I'm gonna wait till I can enjoy it.
He's gonna go the Saturday night.
Yeah, the deal won't be on then.
It's on until Sunday. So
He's already got
I
it
might get
figured
it
out. You
tomorrow.
can't pull the wool over Joe's eyes.
yeah, I might go get it tomorrow. Because I don't have anything officially till Sunday.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
fish on Friday tomorrow, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I looked up what does hydro mean.
It means power.
Hydro refers to water and its combining form used to create words related to water or water power,
Hydroelectricity.
such as hydropower or hydroelectricity.
Mm.
How do you guys power your power plants up there? What are they
Water.
normally? Are they coal or what are they?
Water wheels.
They have little squirrels in the back and they just go.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's by water.
They have
We have a hydro dam that we're not allowed
Yeah.
to go.
They have hydroelectric power stations in the
Yeah.
dams.
Okay, so you got to add electric on the back of that now. So
Mhm.
you got to say hydroelectric.
Oh, is that the way it goes? Okay.
Mm.
Well, they're saying hydro refers to water, but if you're using it for electric, then you would
So it's
combine the two words to hydroelectric.
Yeah, hydroelectric. So
Yeah, it's the way
the
that
water
they use water to spin
Well,
to
turbines.
spin the turbines.
I know that. I'm just saying it's like the Hoover Dam. Yeah.
Justin, I don't know. I just pay my hydro. They send me a letter every month with the bill, and on it says hydro. That's all I. How it's built, how it's made, I don't know.
Florida is not going to be underwater in 10 years. If anything, it'd be Miami.
You guys don't have volcanoes there, do you?
Have what?
Volcanoes.
Not
even
in my
hills.
area. No.
Yeah, we've
There's
got a
a-
dormant one here.
There's some dormant ones in California, and
Yeah.
I know there's some active ones up in Washington State.
Here you go, Paul.
Yeah.
Or earthquakes,
St.
you guys
Helens.
don't get those, do
Maybe,
you?
maybe not.
No. The two main disasters we have to do, or I would say three main disasters we have to deal here with is hurricanes, tornadoes, and we have sinkholes, natural sinkholes that are really bad.
But
This is that property I was filming.
Okay. Wow.
Is it big or what?
oh,
That's
that's
a big piece of land.
Huge.
Yeah.
Well, Edinburgh is on an extinct volcano, so we do have at least one.
Like where I lived in California in the desert,
know of at least
it
two
is
here.
littered with volcanic rock. There's volcanic rock everywhere. And people
We've got a-
use it in their grills and stuff, their propane grills.
We've got a huge national park here
Yeah, back
that
home
was built on an ancient volcano.
where I was born, there's one right in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, yeah, if you go out to the desert in Southern California where I lived at, there's volcanic rock everywhere.
Oh,
There
that's
you
a
go,
cool
Paul.
video, bro.
There's the property line. It goes here, comes all the way up here, follows it around, and it goes back over on this side.
Wow.
But that's from the back property line, and that's the front property line up here.
And that's the river you were talking about, right? The little creek.
Well, the river's right here. There's a stream. I found it, but you can't get. They got 8 ponds like this on the property. 8 little ponds. There's one of them over here, one of them back up in here. But there's actually a stream. It's called Spring Creek or something like this. And it goes through, but you can only see one part of it, and then it's all covered with bush.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but that's the main house right here. That's the second house over here, and they got a barn over here. But I'm telling you, I was parked right here, and that from here to here was about 3 football fields.
Wow.
Yeah, it was from right here, okay? From right here to right there, 1 mile. That road was 1 mile from the road to the house.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I guess that's a swimming pool, eh? That blue thing in the back.
Yeah, he's got a swimming pool here. I don't know if they had one. They didn't have one over here. But the lady in there, the husband's out playing golf in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. She says, if you want to spend time out here, you can. Just you want to go fishing, you can fish in any one of the ponds. You might be able to catch a big bass. She said we got some in there 5-6 pounds. Anytime you want to, come up and fish. So I might have to take me another trip. It's only 45 minutes. But it's a big property.
A lot of people go further than that to fish.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Guess what the asking price is for that?
I go an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well, I'll put it this way. The guy that's selling
I
it,
could
he's
go
80.
fishing in about 15 minutes.
Yeah. Well, the guy that's selling it, he's selling it actually to people in Texas because they'll buy big properties like this. And they used to be a cattle farm. If you go to all the gates in here, they got a cattle crossings that can't get through. So it's all fenced off for cattle. So the way it's set up, it's all fenced off for cattle. There's a gate right here. So they can't get to the house. All of this was cattle grazing. So they could put it right back to it. They said it held 300. They had 300 head of cattle. They had a cattle ranch.
Where are the barns? Is that over there in that?
Way over here. Way over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a house. This was a house, and that was the barn area over here.
Okay.
But they got a bunch of cattle ranches in Florida that soon as he listed in there, I mean not in Florida, in Texas, soon as they get it in Texas, it's probably gonna be sold. 2.87 million.
Sorry about that.
I think that's
not a lot of money for that much land.
Yeah, he says if he tries to sell that in Louisiana, they'll try to offer him like 1.6 or something like this. He said as soon as we list it over there, it'll be sold in a week. He said they don't think about it. It's okay, write a check, and then they'll come down and either decide he said they'll probably leave one of the houses, this one. They'll probably take this house down, build a bigger barn, and make it a cattle ranch. He said that's how he's been selling land like that all through that area.
Wow.
As Texas coming in, putting cattle in. But
Well,
I mean, that's out in the
whatever
bones.
works for him,
Oh yeah.
That is nice. There's lots of dead grass though. Only a few.
Yeah,
green
there's a lot of
spots.
grass to cut. That's why you need cattle.
It's
Or
all
goats
dead
or
though.
something.
It's yellow.
Yeah. You need cattle or goats. But I got a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3640 video clips that I shot that I've got to condense down to about 4.5, 5 minutes.
Wow.
Which I think I did it two different ways. Like I said, I got the good reveal coming in. I've got the reveal of the houses where I'm backing out of them. Actually, it's a reverse reveal. I've got the house at a low level. I've got each one of the ponds at a low level. Then I've got an actual reveal of each quadrant, like that, each segment of it.
Yeah.
So I could probably, out of all of those 30, I'm only going to probably use 10.
Time to Fly says if that property were in California, it'd be hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, same
I'm telling
here.
you.
That'd be 2 or 3 that'd be 2 or 3 billion.
The only
dollars
problem,
worth
like I said, the only problem I was having, you can see a little bit of problem with the wind right here. But with 30-mile-an-hour winds. Right there gave me a little problem.
Well, I think that turned out really good for being windy.
Oh, yeah. Well, Dave, let me tell you, Dave has a Mini 3 Pro. And Dave went to get a aerial shot above the house, right? He said he put it up and it almost wound up in the pool.
Wow.
He said it started flying sideways. He had to bring it down. He said, oh, hell no. He said he saw my drone up there. He said, let him do it. You know?
Time to Fly says if only he could talk his wife into leaving California, he'd like to come there.
Oh, he wants to come to Canada.
Watch this one right here. I'm going to start it probably about right here. That's where I'm going to start it. And I'm only going to have maybe about 5 to 6 seconds to be finished with by then before I do that. Before it goes backwards, you know, it'll stop. But that's one of the houses. But and you see all these little wires right here?
Yeah.
I knew there were wires somewhere, but I couldn't find them. I was too worried about the wind. I stayed above the trees, so I knew I wasn't above. They weren't above the trees.
Good
That's
job.
not bad for the Mavic 3 and 31-mile-an-hour winds, huh?
No, that I think that's really good for the Neo.
All right, so
Definitely, yeah.
That
This is
Neo would have
where-
been upside down, rolling around like a tumbleweed down the street.
this is where I grew up, right? My dad's house was right across the freeway right here. This is property.
That looks like Apple Valley.
There it is. But right across the way here up in this mountain range, you'll see right here, you see that big flat top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all volcanic rock.
Oh, wow.
And apparently that's a dormant volcano. But yeah, there's volcanic rock all over the desert. But
That is Apple Valley, right?
No, this is Newberry. This is about 40 miles outside Apple Valley.
That's close, but it looks like it. Apple Valley didn't have as much trees.
But yeah, it was that was about probably 5-6 miles across from where my dad's house was at.
Yeah. Because Apple Valley, they didn't really have the trees or the bush like that.
Oh, they have a lot of Joshua trees in Apple Valley.
Yeah, that was about it.
We didn't
A lot
really
of
have a lot of,
tumbleweeds too.
we didn't have a lot of Joshua trees out where I live at.
I absolutely agree. Aren't they supposed to have apple trees?
Now, what years was that?
Or is it Apple the phone?
I don't know when that was filmed. That was probably a 10-year-old.
No, I mean, when you out there, what year?
I left Newberry probably in 2003, 2004.
So you were there in 1998, 1999?
Oh yeah, I grew up there from 85 all the way up till I was.
See, that's when I used to go up to Apple Valley and
17?
everything. So you were probably that asshole kid down the street.
Yeah.
I was nowhere near
That'd
Apple
be
Valley.
him.
But we used to go all up in that area. I don't remember Newberry though.
Joy, he
Apple
was the one
Valley.
shooting the sticks at you.
So here, let me show you, Joe. Here, so where this mountain is, if you go over these mountains right here, is where 29 Palms is at.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, I
one
used to
house.
know. I know all the routes back here on these through these mountains, dude. I could take you up through these mountains, go across the entire mountain range and come out in Apple Valley. I know how to get there. Like we did so much up in those mountains back in the day, but it's really nice in the wintertime because the whole mountain range will be covered in snow up at the top.
Yeah, I remember all that. I had a guy, Sergeant Gilchrist. We went to Vegas one time from 29 Palms to Vegas. And he said, "No, a shortcut." And I said, "You sure you know where you're going, right?" He says, "Yeah." So it was nighttime, and he's bringing me to the boonies, right? Went across a cow grate that the cows can't go over, and I'm flying, and it's a dirt road, and I'm flying, and he says, "If just keep your eyes open, you might see some cows pretty soon." I said, "Hold on a minute." We were going across a cow pasture that goes a cut across, and all of a sudden I started seeing figures from a distance. Slowed down. There must have been 300 cattle on that thing, 300, 400 cattle. I had to just inch through them.
Dre probably lived about an hour from where I was at. Al, roughly. Dre wasn't too far from me. Yeah, well, there's what is it? The Bureau of Land Management, BLM.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of
How you going today? Still vlogging? Yep, you
they
just
have a
finished,
bunch-
have you? What time do you start?
the fuck? They have a bunch of cattle up in those mountains, and there's actual cattle crossings that you drive through, and you're allowed to go through them. You just have to. It tells you they're all spring loaded gates. You get out, you open the gate up, you drive through it, and then it will close behind you.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I think Dominic is gonna get mugged.
Oh, they're all over those mountains, dude. There's cattle all up in those mountains, natural cattle. They're not used for any kind of anything. They run around up there naturally. But they're all controlled by the Bureau of Land Management. You'll see them up there all the time. They're up there.
I actually got to watch what I eat tonight because I got to take a blood test in the morning.
Oh,
I don't know
nice.
what the fuck these cows eat up there because there's nothing up there. It's all desert looking up there. So I don't know what the fuck them
trees,
cattle
the
are eating.
bush.
I guess. I mean, it's
Yeah,
a little bit
everything else
green
out
up
there
there.
was sand.
It's a little bit. There's areas up there a little bit green, but there's not a lot. There are some beautiful mountain ranges, though. I'll tell you that. I haven't seen a mountain in fucking like 14 or was it, about 10 years. We don't have any mountains in Florida.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
You get the occasional hill that you get to drive over, you know, little rolling hills, but that's about it.
Same here. You gotta drive a couple of hours to see mountains.
Yeah, I haven't seen a good mountain range in a long time. In person, at least.
Do you miss living in California?
No.
I like California. It was a beautiful state. I just don't like the way it's run. It's run by a bunch of
Agree.
dumbasses.
Yeah.
Wasn't California run by Arnold Schwarzenegger?
For a while, yeah. He really was not that great of a governor, to be honest. The problem is he ran as a Republican. He won, but his whole entire family was Democrat because he was married into the Kennedys at the time.
Kennedy, yeah.
But now the Kennedys, they're starting to flip. Some of them are starting to flip
they're
to
flipping.
Republican. So.
Yeah, a lot of them are going to keep flipping.
But no, I mean, hands down, California is a beautiful ass state. I mean,
Yeah.
really good scenery. And everything.
Beautiful state run by dumbasses.
Yeah, but I just don't like the way it's run. I don't like the over regulations. Everything's so much, so fucking expensive for no reason.
Yeah.
just like I said, just to register my car, here's if I want to do a 2-year tag is $64. If I was to register my car in California, you're probably talking over $1,000.
Yeah, that's bad.
wow.
Yeah.
Because you got to get inspections and all this other shit.
Yeah.
And then there's certain car parts like catalytic converters for cars. Like you might find that part in one state for say $500 as a replacement part, right? Brand new.
Yeah.
But then you have to have the one that has the California seal on it. And
Yeah.
that might be fucking $1,400 for the same part.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
hate
it won't
them.
pass inspection. Yeah, I just. I mean, you need some regulation, yeah, but there's a fine line that you got to ride. Because you overregulate and then it causes businesses not to want to open. It causes costs of everything to go up.
He did say figure making, and I was like, wait, am I? And then
But there does
It's-
need to be a certain checks and balances.
Yeah.
For sure, but you can't go overboard with it. Otherwise, it just turns out like that's the thing is like some of the most highest tax states in the country are some of the brokest states. But yet Florida doesn't charge any income tax. And we've paid our state debt down by almost 75%. And we have billions of excess dollars for emergencies, whatever else we might need for different programs and stuff. So how does that make any sense that a state is one of the highest tax states on their citizens, but yet they're one of the brokest at the same time? It doesn't make any sense. But yet a state that doesn't tax, doesn't do an income tax out of your check at all to anybody, how are they in the surplus? I
Other
don't get it.
taxes. God, we've got tax on top of tax on top of tax here.
But it doesn't make sense to me. It's like,
Oh, I agree.
you would think if you're taxing the living fuck out of your citizens, the state government would have tons and tons of money, but they end up just being more broke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we pay a lot of taxes here too. Lots.
See, we don't pay any state taxes here, and our sales tax is only like what 6 or 7%, really low.
As is 10.
The only thing we pay out of our paychecks is just the federal tax. That's it.
No, we tax after tax after tax here, I tell you.
Yeah, we pay 7 and then we pay 6.
But we're not the only state that doesn't have an income tax either. There are other states that don't have them either. But
Okay.
see, Florida's a little bit smarter. They rely on their tourist industry to make up that difference. So it doesn't.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pack it in. So.
All right, we'll see
Yeah.
you in
You
20
said we're
minutes.
packing in there?
Yeah, I'm packing in. So I'll see you guys later.
We'll see you in 20 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dominic.
Okay, Dominic. All right, so I guess we're gonna call it, are we?
I don't know if you're letting Dominic call it.
I guess you can.
Well, it's up to you guys. You want to keep going? Keep going.
Everybody's quiet.
Now I'm checking out my video. I'm trying, and then I'm gonna start working on the other one. I want to get it. He asked me, he said, it's gonna take about a week or so. I said, yeah, I'll have it by Saturday for sure.
That's good though. He tells you a week, but you can get it done in a couple days. Don't tell him that. That way you have that leeway.
Well, let him think you worked on it all night and day, you know?
And I'll have it finished in about 35 minutes. I already know how it's going together.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If somebody gives you a week leeway though, don't tell them, oh yeah, I'll have it done by tomorrow though.
Well, yeah, I
Because,
told
just in case
I
you
said,
run into an
I
issue.
said, get with me on Saturday. I might have it finished by then. That's what I told him.
Because you never know. You could accidentally delete something and then you have to run back out there and get another shot real quick. Or you know what I'm saying? Like anything could come up.
I won't accidentally delete it because I've copied it in 2 places. You know,
Oh no,
I've got it on a flash drive too.
I don't think you would. I'm just saying as an example.
Yeah. I've learned from experience that when I've got something like team pictures, I put it on a separate flash drive and put it down in front of me. And then I'll back it up on a different computer in case I lose a file and I go back and take them off.
Justin, that would
That
be
happened to me a
something
few
I
years
would
ago.
do.
I was missing a file.
Do what?
That's something I would do.
Well, I'm
Hit
just
the
saying,
wrong-
like, to me, if somebody
It can
gives
happen, you know?
well, that's what I'm saying. To me, if somebody gives you a week, but you could do it in a day, just, take that week, even though You don't have to take the whole week just because you finished it in a day, but at least let them think it will take you up to a week. That way you have that time just in case something fucks up.
Well, that's basically, because like I said, I told him, he said, what, about a week? I said, get with me on Saturday and we'll start working on it and see what I can do. I might be able to get it finished by around then. I'll have it finished tonight.
So
And
how
I'll
many
just go back
hours
and
did
look
you
at it a
charge him?
couple of times. Huh?
How many hours did you end up charging them?
Well, I just told him, I said, I'll do a flat 500.
That's not bad for how long did it take you to do? Like 30 minutes?
Well, the
It
thing of
took
it
me-
is that 60 miles round trip, right?
No, it took me, it was 97 miles total.
Yeah,
But,
so
but you got
maybe
lost, so that doesn't count.
About an hour each way, because it was back roads, about an hour each way. And I've worked about an hour on it here, and I flew about an hour, so I'm about 4 hours into it.
yeah, you take about $40 out of gas out of there. That's still 100.
No, I'll probably use with my car, probably use about $6 worth of gas, $8 worth of gas. About $8.
Oh, I'm saying just being generous, say 1 tank of gas, so you're still way ahead though.
Oh
You know.
yeah, because when it's all said and done, it's gonna be about $100 an hour. You know,
Yeah, you can't beat that.
my only expense is the gas.
Yeah.
Well,
So
and
I'll
an
think
and an
about-
SD card, right?
Well, the SD card is not an expense. He doesn't get the video.
Oh, no?
The video, they can't put the video on the MLS listing. I have a MLS drone listing site. That's my website. That's unbranded. It's unbranded MLS drone listings, drone footage is what it's called. And what I do is I post it on my site. I just give him a link. That's
And
all he
puts
gets
the-
is a link.
So he puts the link in
And the link goes in the MLS listings.
And
Can't
then
have
they-
my name on it, can't have his name on it. All it can have on there is the MLS number and the address.
So yeah, you don't
But
even have
that's
to
the-
physically hand them anything.
No. Now the pictures, I took pictures too. I'll send him the pictures.
Oh yeah,
So
and
you
you're
can
sending
put
it
those
all.
on.
You're sending it all digitally. Yeah, that don't cost anything.
Yeah. Yeah, the pictures, he'll get the pictures and he could post those on the website. And I was able to get the pictures. Put it, I'll show you. On the pictures. I tried a panorama, but it don't look good.
Oh, that's when you could have used a 360 camera.
Yeah, that would have probably worked. To give you an example, here's one of them. I've got to make sure the colors are right. That's the only thing I got to fool with. But that's one of the pictures.
I'm surprised DJI hasn't come out with a drone just to do 360 footage, like with
See,
multiple
right there?
cameras around it.
This right here, you can see that's how the creek goes. It's right here. That's the creek right here. It's going in between all of that.
Yeah, it goes all
So
the
his
way up.
property goes all the way over to this area here. It goes all the way up to that road, all the way back here, and then it comes up this area and back around the creek again.
Because you
That's
think-
355 acres. From the house to the road is 1 mile.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done like a kind of a round drone like for 360 with multiple cameras on it.
Yeah. But I told him, I said, I can get you a full shot of the property, you know? Because I looked at it so wide open. That's why. He didn't think I'd be able to do it. I think I got the front too.
But shit, if you could build a 360 drone for doing 360 footage, you wouldn't have to buy a fucking Insta360 or something
Yeah.
attached to it.
Well, you can put the sphere on the air too.
Yeah, that's from the front. That's from right, I'm above the road. I'm above the road shooting this way. And it shows one pond, the other pond's here, the house, that's a barn. That's the house. The other house is way back here. But that's the front view of the property. and I couldn't get wide enough because it goes all the way over here. I would have had to shoot another quarter of a mile away. But that gives you a general idea because the video does show it. You know what I mean? But the picture will just be added to it. But it's just the little things that sell. The house shot from the top. A top down from it, you know.
You should have put some music on that video, like Highway to Hell or something.
Yeah, a picture like that. His driveway goes all the way around, comes back. Nothing but azalea bushes all the way around it. So it's a nice property. I love the fishing pond myself. Like I said, from here to here is about 2 football fields. The field was about 3 football fields. It was nice. Like I said, I flew 3 batteries. I got them down to about 30% each.
Are they selling it as just a private piece of property or for commercial?
They're selling it to somebody in Texas, and it's somebody that's going to probably come in and either keep the houses or keep one house. They said they probably tear down the one they don't want. They'll probably keep the back one. They said that's what they've been doing, and they'll rebuild the barn area, and they'll probably put cattle on it, make it a cattle thing, and whoever runs it stays there.
Yeah, it's like a farmhouse for whoever's running it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one house that I was showing you, it's like a 5-bedroom.
Oh yeah, if you got a developer buying it like that, they're probably never even going to step foot on the property.
Yeah. All he's going to do is they're going to sell it to, like I said, he's got a bunch of people that sell ranch property, and he's been selling them all through this area up around Mount Herman, Franklinton, and all that area where they've got a lot of ranch properties. People have been selling them, so he's been taking them, putting them on the market, and selling them to people in Texas. He said the people around here aren't buying them, or they're offering half of what they're asking for. He said the asking price is 2.87. And he said, and somebody will look at the price and probably just write the check.
Well, the thing is, unless you're going to actually build a housing complex or a farm on there or something, like why would a regular person want to buy that much property just to have it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want that much property if I just had a house on it because I wouldn't want to maintain that much property.
Well, you see how much grass you got to cut?
That's what I was just about to say. You know how much? That's like a month cutting the grass there.
You'd be cutting every day.
Oh, you'd have to have one of the big tractors with one of those big lawnmower heads on it.
Yeah, and one of those big, like 2 foot, 3 foot ones, huh? More than that.
No, I'm talking about the ones that they pull behind tractors. They're like fucking 20, 30 feet wide, you know?
Yeah, you have to have one of the real big ones, and still it's going to take you all day. You know, that would be too much for me. I would love to be able to. I would love to be able to go fly it all the time. On a non-windy day, but I bet you that I'd go all over the place with it. But you got to also watch the birds up in there. Like I said, there were 2 bald eagles flying above.
Oh, there's a bald eagle that has a big ass nest on top of one of the telephone poles over by McDonald's.
Well, you should go check it out, see if they have any eggs.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with them. Them eagles are highly protected in the U.S. Like they don't fuck around, dude. Like if a job site, like there was one job site here in our town that was held up for almost 3 years, 2 or 3 years, because the bald eagles were nesting in there. They had to wait for them to move. Just like that one job site here in Florida, they had put a crane up, and they went on a week or two. The job site was shut down for a couple of weeks, and they had a generator hoisted up with the crane, and a bald eagle decided to make a nest up on top of it while they were gone. And they got back
Yeah.
that crane had to sit there for like 2 years and they weren't allowed to touch it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
for-
gonna jump off too, because I'm gonna go try to find something to eat, because I don't want to eat too late, because I got that fasting I gotta do.
Yeah, Ed looks like he's gonna fall asleep.
No, Ed's fine. That was you. You followed it.
No, we both were working on videos. I was working on my ship video.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody.
I
Hey,
got the
thanks for
other one
being here.
posted.
We'll see all of you again tomorrow.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye for
Nice.
now.